What we see behind us, we'll start looking around at the Ocean Hawk. The Ocean Hawk's a 33-foot boat. It's got a bracket on the back, so the overall length is a 36-foot boat. One of the nice features I like about the boat, especially if you're out in rougher water, you have a fully closed transom and you have a bracket on the back. So it's nice if you're out, if you're tied up, you're resting, you're tied to somebody else's boat. It's nice if you're in the water. It's easy to climb on the back of the boat. You have that platform on the back of the boat. As you go over the transom, there isn't a door, but you step over the transom, you'll see the full bench seat in the back. We left the seat bottom very wide, so that if the ladies like to lay out, they can lay out across the seat. It's plenty wide enough, they won't fall off onto the floor. We redid the bolster seat, one of the options. Most people's bolster seats like that, you can't put a cooler underneath, and that was important. So we redesigned the framework underneath and the way it drops down so that we can have a slide-out cooler underneath. The bolster seats are great for when you're running and it is a little rougher. It's just the comfort, the support you have. You're not grabbing, hanging on to things. We've got forward seat modules that are option in the front of the boat. There's a big, wide console seat that two people can sit on. So you got a lot of seating in the boat. The top of the boat, there's a couple options there. The one you see here is a collapsible radar arch. You know, if you want sun, you can collapse the top down, tie it all up together. The days you want the shade, you can pull it out and you get great shade coverage. You move towards the cabin, you'll see two facing lounge seats that, and actually a tall person or a couple tall people can actually get in the cabin. It's usable. There's options for air conditioning, TVs, DVDs. The bed in the front is actually big enough that you could overnight in it if you wanted to, very easily. You can add optional cushions on the deck of the boat. Just a great overall layout, but the true three-piece construction is what makes the boat so strong. You don't hear creaks and groans. You hit a wave, nothing makes a noise. It's got a billet kind of feel to it. The stereo, it's in the boat. You can go from mild to wild. This one we just put kind of mild in. It's an amp, subwoofer, a couple speakers, and Bluetooth enabled. The GPS is same thing. You can go big, small, whatever you really want to do. The boat's fully customizable. We have one of Cigarette's painters, so depending what kind of paint job you might want to put on the boat, again, mild to wild. How crazy you want to get or just how understated. This one you see here is just it's a plain white boat. The Ocean Hawk name on it just, kind of exudes elegance. In the very front of the boat, you have an anchor locker, so you're not trying to drag the anchor back into the boat, bringing all the nasty back into the boat with you. There's options for different kind of floorings on the boats. If you wanted to do the sea deck or the rubber style flooring we're using in some of the boats, you can put that into. There's options for underwater lights on the boat. The boat can be built with twins. For the speed guys, you could even go to triples. Just a great setup. A little bit for everybody. 8-foot beam is what enables it to run so well. The wider center consoles, they struggle a little more when you get in the rough water.
BoatsDirectUSA.com is proud to announce the comeback of legendary boat brand Ocean Hawk. Ocean Hawk is world-renowned as one of the finest center consoles ever on the market. With the beauty of the go-fast styling inspired by Cigarette many years ago, this boat is priced right. The nostalgia surrounding Ocean Hawk is incredible, and the crowds were impressed with the debut.